Okay, we're going to be multiplying with mixed numbers. So find the product of 1 and 4/5 times 3 and 2/3. We have to turn these into improper fractions. Remember, the shortcut is whole number times denominator. 1 times 5 is 5, plus numerator, which is 4. So 1 times 5 is 5, plus 4 makes 9. So this one turns into 9/5. That's the equivalent form for 1 and 4/5. Now we're going to multiply this by 3 and 2/3, but we're going to change 3 and 2/3 into an improper fraction. Remember, we do whole number times denominator. 3 times 3 makes 9, plus 2 makes 11, and it's 11/3. I am going to cross reduce. I have spotted 9 and 3, and 9 and 3 have common factors of 3. So I'm going to divide both of these by 3, and 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. The reason why that works is you're looking at 9/3. Well, 9/3 is 3 over 1, otherwise known as 3. So now our equivalent fraction is 3/5 times 11/1. The reason why that's there is you're looking at the 3 and the 5, so that's 3/5, and then 11/1. That's where this comes from. Now we're going to multiply straight across. 3 times 11 is 33. 5 times 1 is 5. Remember, this line means to divide. It is an improper fraction. Improper fractions need to be turned into mixed numbers because they're simpler to understand. Remember, that line means to divide. So technically, you're looking at 33 divided by 5. So numerator goes inside the box. Denominator goes outside the box. 5 goes into 33 6 times, and 6 times 5 is 30. And then 33 minus 30 is 3. So that becomes your numerator, and the denominator is stays the same. So right there, it's a 5. So the correct answer is 6 3/5. That is the product. So 1 and 4/5 times 3 and 2/3 is 6 3/5. On into the next one. 2 and 1/3 times 7 and 2/3. Remember, mixed numbers turned into improper fractions. Whole number times denominator. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus the numerator, which is 1, makes 7. So that's 7/3. Multiply that by 7 times 3. Well, that's 21. Plus 2. That makes 23. And the denominators stay the same as thirds. In this case, you cannot cross reduce. I don't see any common factors with any of these numbers, so we have to multiply straight across. 7 times 23. All right, here we go. 23 times 7. 3 times 7 is 21. 7 times 2 is 14. Plus the 2 makes 16. So we've got 161 over 3 times 3, which is 9. Now you're staring at a division problem. Remember, this line means to divide, so it's actually 161 divided by 9. So 161 divided by 9. 9 cannot go into 1, but it can go into 16 once. 1 times 9 is 9. 16 minus 9 is 7. Bring down the 1. How many times does 9 go into 71? Let's see. 9 times 7 is 63. And then 71 minus 63 is 8. So the whole thing gets written as 17 8/9. That was a tough one. So 2 1/3 times 7 2/3 is 17 8/9. And there's a way to check this to make sure that that sounds correct. This is called estimating. What is 2 1/3 close to? That's close to 2. What is 7 2/3 close to? 7 2/3 rounds to the nearest whole number, which would be 8. And what is 2 times 8? Well, 2 times 8 is 16. Is 17 8/9 close to 16? Yes, it is, which means chances are we are correct.